Welcome everybody to today's Monster Hunter 4 stream. Here we go. So yeah, we are continuing our playthrough of Monster Hunter 4 today. It's been a while since we played Monster Hunter 4. The last was on the 30th in the previous year. I just looked it up. The thing is, I needed to grind a bit, and this is a game you can grind infinitely if you want to, and it's disturbing how much I grinded. But I just, I just said to myself at this point, I'm going to stop, and we're going to continue the playthrough. I made some decisions that we're going to continue. I want to have every playthrough character having a unique identity. And for that, we changed the weapons. I was going with switch axe, which you can see. I almost upgraded all of the switch axes, but I want a different weapon for this playthrough at least. So I decided we're going to do Insect Glaive as a main weapon. This. Funny thing is, Insect Glaives, there's not as many Insect Glaives available at this stage. Like, there's two Insect Glaives you can make, and I can't make any of them at the current stage. I can't upgrade any of them further. So we have to stick with those. Also, I decided we are going to have Greatsword as a secondary weapon, and I upgraded a bunch of those to how far we can upgrade. Obviously, we could upgrade them a little bit further if I wanted to, but I actually don't want to at this stage. I think at this stage, I'm okay with how our loadout looks. And I actually want to continue this playthrough so we can actually, you know, do some stuff. Is my... Yeah, that seems okay. So yeah, that's about it. I didn't change anything about my armor. I grinded a bunch of stuff. And I think it's time... I think it's time we move on to our next assignment. Honestly. I don't know. I forgot that the cutscene was broken. Here we go. Game speed is wildly inconsistent sometimes in this game. So, you know. But what we're doing right now is we're going to continue. We're going to urgent quests. And we're going to hunt Gormagala. You know. This is where we left off. We saved the Ace Hunters, and they made a request that we are able to hunt Gormagala, and we're going to continue, and we're going to hunt Gormagala right now. I love how the man just says, "Don't die." Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I want to continue all 3 playthroughs this week. Obviously, we're making slow and steady progress. Not process. Fuck. We're making slow and steady progress, and that's okay for me. I don't need to make quick progress on anything. There's just so much we can do on stream, honestly. But I also need to grind weapons for the other two. I think. Yeah, I need to grind 2 weapons for Portable Third and 1 weapon for Freedom Unite as well. What am I doing? Why do I sharpen? I haven't done anything yet. So yeah, I'm using Insectlave. It almost plays like it plays like its counterpart in Monster Hunter 4. I'm having trouble. I have trouble talking today. Holy shit. There it is. Cutscene time. So we'll have to deal with the Frenzy Virus as well. Which I think I explained last time how Frenzy Virus works. If you're affected, if you attack enough, you're getting a attack buff. If you overcome it by attacking enough, you're getting an attack buff. If you're not getting if you're not attacking enough, you get a debuff. I'm also going to quickly explain how Insectlave works once we're in battle. I hope I can, and I don't have to focus too much on it. Oh, it starts in a rage mode. That's cool. I'm absolutely not ready to take this on right now. Here we go. Come on. Let's mount. Okay, here we go. Insectlave is all about abusing the mounts in this game, at least. You know? I think we've destroyed the feelers. I think that's how it looks in this game. I don't know. In Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, it does look kind of different. So yeah, what we're doing is we can send out Arcane Insects, which is this insect type, this insect thing, to gather essence from monsters, and different essence from monsters gives us different buffs. And that's how you attack. You have this vaulting thing, which obviously is meant to abuse the mounting system pretty hard. The weapon is relatively quick. So if you're attacking, it's relatively quick attacking, so element is relatively good on it. What we're always looking for is getting the red and white monster essence as much as possible. The red one boosts your attack, and the white one kind of enhances the red one. If you gather all three, you get an additional boost. So gathering all three can be beneficial. But what I'm mostly looking for is getting the red one. And the white one. If I by accident stumble upon the orange one, or the orange one is a defense boost, by the way. If we're stumbling upon the orange one, we might get all three, but it's not necessary. And I forgot to paintball it as well. Sucks. So yeah, the Kinsect always goes in a straight line in the direction you're looking, by the way. Which is kind of weird, I have to say. It works in weird ways. I think the future games fixed it, actually. Not Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, but Generations and World kind of fixed it, that they go in the direction of the reticle on the screen and not in the direction you're looking. But in this game, it's the direction your character is facing. So if you see me walking around a little bit weirdly, doing a weird circle thing, it's because I'm trying to get the Kinsect in a certain direction. Also, the essence you're getting from different monster parts if you hit it. For example, the white one is usually a monster part that the monster moves with. The red part is a part that the monster attacks with regularly, and the orange one is something that's, I think, a defensive thing on the monster. For consistency, the red one usually, if you hit the head of the monster, you usually will get the red one, and if you hit the legs of the monster, you're usually getting the white one. You know. So that's for consistency. But yeah, with the Insectlave, obviously the vaulting thing is extremely important because you can mount the monster several times. This is more mounting action than we've ever seen on any other weapon. And kind of abusing the mounting system is what you're doing with the Kinsect, and that's why it's so powerful in this game, especially because you can abuse the mounting relatively hard. Mounting always results in a knockdown on the monster. And it's relatively hard. It has pretty decent attack stats for a relatively quick attack weapon. And, you know, the Kinsects are a little... The boost is a little bit overpowered as well in this game. Well, I can only speak for 4U. I've not played enough of this game, weapon in this game to know how OP it is. Might be a little bit tuned down for consistency. Still great, though. Like, absolutely great. Come on. Gomagala. I need to paintball it pretty quickly. Breaking its feelers is actually relatively important. Once it goes into full enraged, Gogmagala has like a second enraged state that it goes into. It's where the sky goes all dark and stuff. That's the only time you can break the feelers, and the feelers are used for every part of the Gormagala equipment. So breaking those is extremely important. Oh, we got the orange. I think the orange is from its wings, probably. Also trying to break its tail, because that's always a pretty mandatory ingredient in most of the craftings. There's a ton more great swords that I need to craft, by the way. I just, you know... I think we're relatively good on Gormagala. It's a relatively easy fight once you know what to do, but I've fought so many Gormagala in my lifetime. You don't even know. Okay, I did not know that would happen, to be honest. Yeah, fought so many Gormagala, I basically know its moveset in and out, so... And they didn't really change it up at all. Wow, that actually worked. So yeah, in order to get the Kinsect boost on anything, you need to recall your Kinsects. So basically, you're sending your Kinsect out to gather stuff from a monster part, and then you recall it to get the boost. We should get a white. Can I get a white one? Also, if you have it like this, where you have the orange and the red one, gathering a white one actually extends their duration. All of them. It kind of resets the duration of the boost. Like if you get if you can get a red one and the orange one together, like this, and then it's close to ending, and you get a white one, it basically resets the duration of your boost. Why is it leaving so often? What the fuck? Is that normal? Because I don't think so. Oh, it's going for Gagwa, huh? There's the tail. There is the full enrage. So yeah, this is the only time you can actually see its feelers, by the way. Like on the top of its head. It's shaped like a bug, which is actually really interesting. It has bug-like qualities to it. Probably this insect glaive is probably a little bit weak as well. Because there's not too many to go around, and a lot of them need, in order to upgrade, need like monster parts from way later. Well, not way later. We're going to fight them soon, but still. Come on. Here we go. It can take a while to get used to how you collect extract and stuff. And you should really get comfortable with mounting, because that's a whole part of your identity. There's also certain mounting skills that you can get that probably help you. I don't think it's relatively long for the world. The Kinsec buff could last a bit longer, I find. They don't last that long, honestly. I think the triple one lasts the longest. So getting that is actually preferable. Come on. Shows absolutely no signs of stopping. It's relentless in this version. I would say in the other version it probably would already be dead. Oh. Just as I said this. Yeah, that's Gormagala for you. Oh my god. Fucking cables. Here we go, and a tail. We really did it. There's our prey. So yeah, we're going to try to continue as much as we can in this stream, so I can have something to prepare for next stream. Next stream's probably going to be next week, if I'm honest. I want to continue Dragon's Dogma as well, but I'm having so much fun with Monster Hunter currently that it's kind of hard to justify playing Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, we got one feeler, which is actually really good. There's a crew. All waiting for us. Here we go. All good in the hood, right? Here we go. So yeah. Okay. We need to go to Hearth, which actually is over here. Let's continue this. And yeah, we need to build an airship, obviously. So that's a huge part of it. Also, we might want to look at the armor and the weapons. Great sword. Oh, you can actually craft a great sword. Okay. Ah, Gomagala plate. You're fucking kidding me. How's the insect glaive? We can make the insect glaive actually. Interesting. It's actually relatively cheap. Yeah. It's better than our current one. I like poison like the next guy, but poison element is not that strong, I find sometimes. It's situational. So yeah, our third insect glaive. Let's see. I can also show you how to power up the insect glaive, by the way. What we're doing is we need to give the insect, the kinsect, certain nectars, which we find. We found a lot of nectars early on in the game, and given enough growth points, we can actually level up the kinsects, which is what we're going to do. And sometimes leveling up the kinsect kind of takes a few materials. For this we would need two more Gormagala tails, which is okay. And once we upgraded the kinsect enough... Also, this changes the attributes, these nectars. So we should probably get a bunch of them. For now I only have stamina, which is kind of not good. For now the requirements aren't that high, but the requirements for certain points come in later. So we should kind of try a little bit balancing it out. But yeah, you can upgrade your kinsect, and then you can upgrade your weapon eventually. You know, like this. And then you can change what kind of kinsect you want. And you can see already here, there are certain requirements on the left for certain kinsects. Like this one would need more in power and speed. This one only would take like 78, would take 78 in speed. So we would have get a ton of speed. This one's stamina, this one's power based. So yeah, depending on what we want, we can upgrade our kinsect further. But yeah, that's how you upgrade your Kinsect. I have one here. This one doesn't take us much to upgrade. I'll have to look into it, to be honest. But this Insectlave, by the way, looks sick. Like, the Gormagala line looks relatively sick. Yeah. We're getting a bunch of new quests here. We're going to try to stick to the ones that, you know, are mandatory. Did she just say go Stabios the Gravios? Oh my fucking god, she's such a dork. Oh my god. I also fought a Rathian, by the way. And didn't fight a Kezu yet. So yeah, there's a bunch of quests we can do that the game asks us to do. Eudrum is relatively interesting, by the way. You pray, Cole, Gravios. But the thing is, I'm not feeling Gravios at the moment with this weapon. Let's go back and we are going to... equip our Ludroth Greatsword, because water element. Probably a decent idea, but I don't know. Let's just try it so I can show off Greatsword gameplay. There's a reason why we have two weapons, you know, weapon types on each character. I also should make a better set sometime soon. Cool drink, hot drink, antidote. Let's make full iron pickaxe. Oh, god damn it. Like this. Sword. And yeah, let's register this set. Yes, let's overwrite that one, and we're good. So yeah, this is our first rodeo with the Volcanic Hollow. Not the greatest in maps. It has the same layout as Sunken Hollow, by the way. So yeah, this is basically Sunken Hollow when it's volcanic. I don't know how to say it, how to else say it, honestly. Not the greatest of maps. It gets the job done. But yeah, this will result in a ton of upgrade materials, by the way, as well. Like you can find Dragonite ore and stuff like this. So yeah, the next Monster Hunter 4 stream is probably going to be next week sometime. The sweltering heat in this looks actually really nice. There it is, our good friend Ravios. This is actually a cheap move. Gravios' underside, by the way, releases like sleep poison, sleep gas and fire gas sometimes. Can kind of release the gas inside its body. Probably shouldn't have made this with Greatsword in mind. Because it can actually be relatively difficult to cut. It's relatively hard. It has a relatively hard shell, so it's kind of difficult to cut it. Especially with the current sharpness, this fight is not easy. God damn it. What the fuck? I thought we had energy drinks. Yeah, we have. Might as well use them. So yeah, this is basically a big massive rock. Yeah, it's going to hit us. Oh. It's kind of random sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of random when it will release the gas and when not. I've been bouncing off this entire time, by the way. Sometimes after a beam it releases the gas, and sometimes it doesn't. Which is kind of weird. I hate Gravios. Honestly, one of my least favorite monsters. Just because of that. It has so many random attacks. I don't like Gravios at all. It's a miserable fight through and through, by the way. Like, not going to get better anytime soon. We'll just have to slowly push through it and not die. I hate this fight so much. A monster that's just hard rock and you bounce off every attack is such a miserable experience. I don't know how they ever managed to... Why did they bring it back like this? It doesn't make sense. Because it has been a miserable experience since Monster Hunter 1. Can't say it's better in Monster Hunter 1, seriously. You have to sharpen a lot, by the way, throughout this fight. This tail swipe has the biggest fucking hitbox in the fucking planet. I swear to God. Like, look at this. I think we broke the wings. So yeah, you need to at least have green sharpness throughout the entirety of the fight in order to even be able to hit it. This tail swipe is really, really dumb. I was 100% sure it wouldn't have to release the gas this time. I don't know why they kind of randomized it. It's weird because there's no real tell about it. At least not something other I found. Cannot fathom there's actual people on the internet that love this monster. Here's the thing, for me, no amount of ecology can make up a miserable experience. I mean, if you cared about it that much in Monster Hunter, you might as well watch a movie or something, you know? Watch a Monster Hunter ecology video and then be done. Because the gameplay should absolutely factor in, I find. Like, because at the end of the day, it's a game, and that's why we're playing the game, because of gameplay. And bad gameplay should be able to seriously ruin something for you. Yay for bugged edges. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Ah, it takes so long to charge up the greatsword. Fuck. It's when does Gravios make it up to area 7? At the end of the day, I've learned to accept that there's people in this community that generally just are there for the ecology and not for the gameplay. But honestly, I personally don't get it. That's why I try to play every game, you know? That's why I try to get into every game. That's why I have a drive to actually experience all of Monster Hunter. Is because I want to know everything about the monsters as they are, you know? I want to know their fights as well as their ecology. Because, I don't know, ecology just can enhance something about a monster for me. Not the be-all, end-all for me. And... yay. I mean, I get that there's seriously some people who just love, you know, talking about ecology in these monsters. And I get why, like Monster Hunter, the Capcom themselves try to do it, you know, in a way that's ecologically viable. I get it. It's something that's part of the game. But for me, also, a huge part of the game is having fun, you know? Having a good time. And if a monster actually makes me have a bad time because it sucks. It straight up sucks. That's not something that can save a monster for me. Like... As a concept, I like Gravios, but I find the execution has never been really that great, honestly. Let's throw another paintball. But can't get away. Yeah, the hitboxes are kind of miserable as well. We're burning through mega potions extremely quick. That one was devastating. I like Greatsword for its charge attacks. The charge attacks are really great. I still think that I probably need focus or something to just make it shorter, because the charge way up takes a long ass time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm attacking the tail right now because you can actually cut off the tail. Oh my god. And this is what I actually mean by what I hate about 4 and 4U mostly is that the monsters, when enraged, they become like they are on crack. Like, they move, they have a flat out movement speed that's incredibly dumb. You know what I mean? It looks so ridiculous and goofy how Gravios just suddenly bursts into a flat out doubling movement speed, almost. Like, it looks incredibly goofy. When a monster that's relatively slow and heavy suddenly bursts out and is like 10 times as fast as before. It doesn't make a ton of sense, and that's what I hate about Monster Hunter 4 the most. It's kind of mitigated by your own movement speed being also relatively quick, but it's relatively obvious what they did there. Basically, they made the monster, they made you more powerful, so they had to kind of accommodate with the monsters and make them ridiculously fast, but they didn't go the full length of actually enhancing the monsters' attack patterns. You know what I mean? They didn't enhance the monster's attack patterns. Instead, they went for, let's just give the monsters a flat-out speed bonus. And it's a flat speed bonus, by the way. Like, it's... They didn't change anything about the animations or anything. It's just... Yeah, when enraged, sometimes the monsters just have a flat-out speed bonus. And that's it. It feels off, kind of. And later on, with later monsters, it actually gets unfair at one point. But that is something we can get into later. Yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep. Just wanna... Oh, are you kidding me? The fucking bug woke it up? Like, you see this? This is what I mean. Would have probably attacked the tail earlier on. Would have probably saved me a ton of headache. Come on. Let me just cut off your tail. Come on. Don't cart now. We're almost done here. Okay, the monster died first. No tail cough for us. I really hope I don't have to grind Gravios as much, because that took 20 minutes. That's kind of long. You know. But I at least got flame sacks for it. Which I don't need anymore. Good. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. Here we go. Grab your shell, flame sacks, monster bomb plus as well. Also, we can get talismans, which is pretty cool at this stage. Gravios will show up on expeditions. Is Bazarios not in the game so far, or is it a expedition thing? Because we haven't fought a Bazarios, and I explicitly remember Bazarios being a thing in For Ultimate. Did they just skip Bazarios and add Gravios? So yeah, we've got ourselves a new airship. Not yet, really. Okay, let's get all the quests we have. I want to take a quick look at the Gravios set. Beast for great swords. Okay, I can't make anything with Gravios materials so far. On great sword, and how is it on insect glaive? Also nothing. Okay. Upgrades. Got enough Markalite to upgrade this one. So yeah, this one I could also upgrade. I also want to get the Kecha-Wacha sword because it's lightning based. Okay, this one requires monster broth, which is a high rank material. Interesting. Eudrome. Okay. Also, let's look at the armor sets while we're at it. Because that's also incredibly important. Defense plus and guard +1. Gomagala has biology, handicraft, and spirit. Which... Is there an explanation? Okay, doesn't matter. We will continue with our current equipment and let's go to Qatar. Yes. New cutscene. I like the story in Monster Hunter 4 a lot. Kind of less in 4 Ultimates because the high rank story kind of ruins it for me a bit. And this actually reminds me a lot of Wilds. Holy fuck. And this is where Qatar lies. I'm not sure how far we're going to get into all of this. I would at least love to get all of the monsters done, but probably we won't be able to in this stream. Also, this guy's floating, by the way. He's floating in space. So yeah, we are in Qatar. Yes. Great materials. We have a bit new stuff. Xanatar. What? Since when? Ton of honey, by the way. I've been farming honey for a while. I want to upgrade the Moga Bee Yard to the maximum so I can get honey every time. Every time I send something away. You know? Because honey is pretty important because we need mega potions. So yeah, no one has anything to say to me. Really yet. So yeah, this is the melting pot, I think. You can melt talismans here, which is, you know, something that returns. You know, the talismans you don't need, you can actually just get rid of them here. And you need frenzy crystals for it, so you need to hunt frenzied monsters. Bad omen, huh? Okay. So yeah, apparently that scale that the Caravania has is a bad omen for the people of Qatar. Okay. So yeah, we're hunting a Kongalala. I want to hunt more with the greatsword, by the way, so far. We're definitely going to hunt more with the insect glaive as well. But for now, I want to use the greatsword as much as I can. Go. Oh my god. This cutscene almost always breaks. Okay. Here we go with... a new area called Heaven's Mount. Also really important that we start this today because there's a lot of materials we need from this area. I actually like this area a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I don't know how everything got here. Like, there had to have been humans that built some of this crap. But still. And there's a sealed door in the back here. That's going to be important later. For now, we must leave and find that Kongalala. I had a hunch it was there, but, you know. That Kongalala is not doing so well, it seems. I'm having so much fun in this game, by the way. It's incredible how much fun I'm having with Monster Hunter recently, and it's... You don't know how much burnout I had in the summer to fall with the series, and I'm having so much fun right now. Okay. Glad we made a bunch of antidotes. Even if we can only charge one stage, it's still going to be good. So yeah, this Kongalala is basically can basically distribute the frenzy virus as well, as you see. I love the side swipe you can do after charged attack. That is so fun. I like how Greatsword feels in this game, honestly. It's feeling sluggish a little bit in the older games. Although I still like it in 3rd gen a lot. But especially in this gen, it somehow feels great because it actually has the power to stop monsters in its tracks. You know? And especially in a game where in a game like this, where monsters can get kind of quick, having the power to stop a monster in its tracks is actually really good. So yeah, I like Greatsword a lot in this game. The Greatsword and Insect-Glaive combo is pretty much unbeaten. You have like one really slow weapon that can hit the enemy really hard. And then you have a faster weapon that can kind of that is all about mounting the monster. Are these new sounds for Kongalala? Because I don't think it ever had those in... I don't think that's how Kongalala sounded in when I originally fought him. I'm not sure if this is also a thing. Here's the thing, I'm not so sure if I compare it with For You. Because it's a very, very different game to For You. So far, I'm enjoying actually kind of the slowness of it. We're moving slowly through the game. And I don't have to stress about high rank. I think high rank being in Village kind of ruins the experience a bit for me. I don't know, I think Village should stop maybe at low rank. Especially in the older games. I think in the newer games, obviously having like then a G rank story, it's all tied in. There's no real village quests anymore and stuff. You know? Let's see if we can focus a bit on the Kongalala before us. Come on. This stinky status is a little bit stupid, I find, but okay. Actually, that this Kongalala isn't dead already speaks volumes to the quality of a normal game. I think more people should play I think more people should play the base game. I'm so thankful that the English patch came out, by the way. It's so good. Like, holy shit. I don't think we have any more deodorant. Fuck. I mean, I at least managed to break his head. That's a real stupid hairdo you have, my dude. Like, it really seems like frenzied monsters in this game have way more health. Because I'm 100% sure regular Kongalala would have keeled over by now. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Fuck off, really? What was that combo move? I think regular Kongolala would be long dead before now. So yeah, it's actually a really tough challenge. Come on. Ah. Bullshit. How am I stinky again? No, that's the... oh, that's a frenzy, I think. Okay. That makes more sense. God damn it. I also need to finish off for you, by the way, on my private save. I made it until Gogmasios, and then I kind of stopped playing. I really should finish it off. Because when the servers are gone, that's going to be an issue. Also, crit draw would be good on a greatsword. Like, greatsword always has like distinct things that are good on it. And crit draw is one of them. Crit draw and focus. I'd love to get focus on it. That's it. That's our Congalala. The frenzied version. So yeah, you don't get much new materials from it. It's just a regular Congalala. I don't know why bone piles in this game even exist, by the way, because you never get anything good from it. You always get mystery bone, and you can't use it for anything, really. Or unknown skull, yeah. I don't know why those even exist. So yeah, we have probably one more hunt in our tank. Maybe. We're good at. We're doing. So yeah, you kind of get frenzy crystals from it as well, so, you know. The frenzied monsters, you also get frenzy crystals, obviously. So there's a reason to fight frenzied monsters. Also, I need to kind of engage the Meowster Hunters as well. Oh. 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 There it is. That's not how I would have thought this goes. Honestly. Good. Good. So yeah, Moga Beard is already at full. I wanna enhance the others as well, but Moga Beard is probably the most important. Harvest Tour, good. Like that. Okay, so they're asking us to check them on the monsters in Heaven's Mount. Oh, the Caravaneer is gone. Number 1 is an Ogre, number 2 a Zelda's Queen, and lastly a Rathalos. 3 new monsters. Quite the challenge. Palico tickets. I don't know what we should use really. I don't know. I think we might just be able to use... Let's use Insect Glaive for this last quest today. Also, we need to combine more potions with honey. That is why we need a ton of honey, because honestly, mega potions are getting always rare when you're hunting a lot. You know? You always are missing mega potions, and you know, it's always important to get those. I think that's about it. Let's go for the Sinogre. And next time we're going to continue hunting the Zelda's Queen. Zelda's Queen and Rathalos. And then we still have one more in Tigrex, by the way. Tigrex is kind of the one more of this game. Then I know that Tigrex exists in this game, so you know. Let's go for Sinogre. Now we are into the high tier monsters. I'm really excited to see what's going on with the high tier monsters in this game, because honestly, the low tier monsters weren't that different. They were packing a little bit more of a punch than usual, but honestly not that much. Kind of excited to see where this goes. And yeah, after we've done this hunt, I actually need to go to work, so you know, for today. Here we go. This is where Sinogre is. I love these intro cutscenes, by the way. They're so good. There it is. Hello, Zinni. Hello, doggo. I want the white one, actually. Ah, I love Sinogre's theme, by the way. What are you doing up there? The fuck? Just completely missing the paintball. The unfortunate thing is the Gormagala weapon has like dragon element. Which is not really good against any of the standard monsters. It's, you know, good against all of the Elder Dragons. I love... I don't know how you can hate Zinogre, by the way. I love the rhythm this fight has. Like, this fight always has a certain rhythm to it. And that's why I love it. It's actually relatively hard to get the white extract from it. Relatively easy to get the orange one. Fuck. Also, let's try cutting the tail, because I know that some weapons need Zinogre plates. To be made. And that always has sucked for me, at least. You know. So trying to cut off the tail is probably a pretty good idea. Why does it bounce off the tail? Fuck. I think also getting the extracts kind of increases your sharpness a bit, I think. I hate getting the white extract on this monster, honestly. Kind of need to hit its hind legs, because its front legs count as attack. As a attacking body part. And then give you red extract. Some monsters be like that. I also would have thought we might get the Samtrios one. Because I think Zinogre is weak to ice. But there's no Samtrios glaive, although in 4U there is. Just weird. I don't know if I'm just missing glaives. Or if they didn't make all of them, really. And most of them came with 4U. That would be kind of disappointing, because it's a repeating pattern for Capcom, honestly. Where in the base game they introduce a new weapon and then they make barely any designs for it, which kind of sucks always. Because why are you introducing such a cool new weapon when you're not making designs for it? Oh, that's a tail already. Good. Then we can go after its horns. I almost didn't mount the entire time because I was rigidly going after the tail. You know? Like, you see how strong Insectlave is. Like, holy shit. That's a ton of damage. And the thing is, its raw is almost as good as some of my great swords that I currently have in possession. It's stupidly good. And it can dish out really, really solid damage, honestly. And Zinogre by this point should also be probably ready to mount anytime soon. Yeah, as I said. You can kind of stun lock monsters into mounting. Kind of do a mounting stun lock on a monster to dish out tons of damage. Like, look at this bullshit that's going on. Zinogre by this point should probably be dead by now. Probably soon. Yeah, it's limping away. I got a fucking Zinogre plate on the first carve. Oh my god. I'm so fucking lucky, honestly. That is like peak gameplay. That's what Insectlave is about. So we broke its horns. I think mounting is also a thing you kind of build up. It's like the mounting of a monster, the mounting bar, I'd say, builds up over time, but you can through ledges and stuff, you can build it up manually. So the thing is, if you use your leap attack on Zinogre repeatedly, you're building up the mounting energy, and basically, you know, the more you do it, the earlier you get a new mount. And this can actually be enhanced by skills as well, so... As I said, Insectlave is extremely based. And another mount. It's a little bit more difficult when Zinogre is charged up, by the way. But yeah, there's a skill that enhances your mounting capabilities. And together with base Insectlave, it's stupidly strong. We just destroyed a Zinogre. Completely eradicated it. I need to post more clips of me, honestly. I need to have a stockpile on them, but seriously, I don't know. I'd love to post more clips of myself. What do you give me? Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. All 3 times. Zinogre. Monster Bomb plus Armor Sphere. Zinogre Horn. Zinogre Claw. Cool, we made quite a bit of progress today. Didn't think we would, but, you know. So yeah, the villager requests are usually relatively easy to do. We need a few more points for that. But that's okay. Okay. So the Caravania has left on a guild ship and is basically gone for now. And yeah. These are our next targets. Zelda's Queen and Rathalos. This is what we'll do next episode. Or next stream. You know. Armor sets. We can now make Zinogre armor. Which, you know. Let's see. What is gloves of? In certain conditions. This is what I hate about the old skill system. Or generally skill systems in Monster Hunter. They are so fucking vague all of the fucking time. It's incredible how vague they are. Like, just tell me what it does. Let's upgrade our armor as much as we can at this stage. Wasn't even fully upgraded. So yeah, 26 is what we can get maximum. At one point we probably need to change armor, but I'd like to have the Rathalos armor, honestly, because it has attack up. Great sword, let's look into this. We don't have anything. We probably should be getting this one. And how is Insectlave? Still no new Insectlave. It can get quite rare for me to stream, yeah. Well, not rare. I usually try to stream every day, but, you know. I can't make it every day. So, yeah, that's about it. There's nothing I can upgrade at this stage, I think. Yeah. For that I need a little bit more materials. So yeah. I think that's where we're going to end for today. We are continuing this stream pretty soon. Probably, you know, in a few days. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. We're going to stream Portable Third, and on Thursday we're going to stream Freedom Unite. So yeah, probably Saturday, but I don't know. If you really want to catch when I'm live, please follow me on Twitch or leave a like and subscribe on YouTube, so you can follow me and you will get notified when I'm going live next time. So yeah, tomorrow Portable Third, Thursday is Freedom Unite, Friday is another Retro Game Friday, and Saturday probably Monster Hunter 4 again. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Trilightning out.